Hey ghouls, I'm Kayla.
Hey ghosties, I'm Aubrey, and we're besties who live 3 doors down from each other.
We're the Halloween all year round girls. We love watching anything and everything spooky.
And if you're curious to know what all the hype is about certain horror flicks,
But not curious enough to piss your pants watching them?
then this is the podcast for you.
And who knows, we may even talk about our own paranormal experiences.
Ooh. Welcome to Screaming Mimes.
These witches curse. If you don't like cursing, then you're in for some toil and trouble. If you don't mind cursing, then let the cauldron bubble, baby.
Hey haunted humans, Kayla here.
Hey ghoulies, this is Aubrey.
We have a lovely follow-up episode for you today. As last episode, we brought to you the first Smile, and now we're following up with Smile 2.
The Smilening.
The Smilening. Okay, well, we hope you enjoy this episode. Smile 2. Smile 2 opens on Joel looking vacant and exhausted as he pulls on a ski mask, jumps out of his car, and casually sees a person on fire. We assume that's the hallucination of Rose to remind us that he is under the smiling demon's hold right now. He runs up to the house armed with a gun. So basically this movie is just picking up exactly where the last movie left off. And we have poor Joel sitting 6 days later in the same place? Question mark? He's not been sitting there for 6 days.
That looks like a neighborhood.
Oh yeah, he's not in the middle of nowhere anymore. But 6 days, so he passed the 4-day mark.
Wow.
They said that it was 4 days to a week that people would survive. Nobody survived past a week. Most of them didn't survive past the 4th day.
Yeah.
Oh, he's waiting to kill somebody. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He's getting ready to murder frick some shit.
He's definitely got that determined look on his face.
And a ski mask. So, there's that. Yeah. Not suspicious at all. Whoa. Okay, he's seeing hallucinations.
Creepy. He's gonna pass it on to some gangsters.
I guess that's his, only way of justifying what he has to do.
Guess so.
This is like a vigilante justice.
He's pulling a Dexter right now.
Yeah.
Joel accidentally kills both of the murderers when he wanted to pass the demon on to one of them. He rages as he realizes his mistake, only to turn around hearing a noise and seeing a young drug dealer kid absolutely in shock at the scene he just witnessed. Joel says, "This wasn't meant for you. I'm sorry."
Oh, Jesus. That was a really sharp knife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow.
Oh, gross.
I mean, why didn't he just shoot the guy in the back of the head and walk out the door?
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
He didn't have to do that.
I know, it was so much more bloody, too.
Yeah.
And now you got shot.
Does he think it requires it to be, blowing someone's brains out is still really gory,
Were you sitting there the whole time? Did you see that?
That kid plays a fuckboy in everything I see him in.
Yeah, he did. You definitely fucked this whole thing up. Do you think he's going to take himself out?
Yep. No?
Oh, he's just going to leave him with it. Oh, man. As he runs out of the house, Joel sees a bunch of gangsters roll up. In a panic, trying to escape, he scrambles back in the house, tumbles out a window, and sprints away. Oh, Jesus.
This place is not even a house, it's just a fucking shed. I think I would try the windows at the top.
They're just gonna start shooting through that door. The door is wood. Get out of there, Joel. What are you doing? You kick that thing out of there for nothing? Oh, God. Serpentine! Oh, my God! Well, he just got hit by a truck out of nowhere. Was not expecting that. Wow, that really took me by surprise. I didn't see that one coming. I thought he might get shot, for sure, because he was just that guy had pretty decent aim for, a drug dealer.
You might want to close your eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Don't tell me it's
Oh, the
just like...
steam coming off of it? That's some intense detail that I didn't need.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Okay, so definitely gorier than the first one already.
Yeah. That is a gratuitous amount of blood.
Yeah, we got a lot in our squishy little bodies.
So do you think he passed it on to the driver, or...?
I don't know. I don't think that driver made it either.
Yeah. That guy was going like fucking 50 in a residential.
Smile too. The smile when the patriarchy tells you to smile.
Smile too, the smiling. Cut to us being introduced to Sky Riley, a pop starlet being interviewed by Drew Barrymore. Sky won a Grammy last year while she was struggling with drugs and alcohol. Shortly after, she was in a tragic accident with her boyfriend. He died, and Riley was very seriously injured. She takes the time in the interview to apologize for not reaching out for help when she needed it and turning to substance abuse instead. I recognize her. Where do I know her from? It's gonna drive me nuts. I don't know where I've seen her before.
Here's a message for the kids. A message from your Uncle Bill.
Yeah, right.
Don't buy drugs. Become a rock star and they give them to you for free.
That girl plays Jasmine in the Aladdin movie.
Oh!
That's why.
Yeah.
And she was in the new Charlie's Angels.
That's so funny because, when she was playing Jasmine, who I thought she looked exactly like? Buffy.
Oh, yeah.
Not as much in this style. Like, she's got the eyebrows are different,
Yeah.
The lips are being outlined differently and stuff, but...
Yeah.
Drew asks Sky how it's been since she was in the hospital. Flash to a minute where Sky is literally ripping out her hair. Cut to her practicing her choreography when she flinches in pain, grabbing her back. We see some scarring along her back and stomach. Sky is supposed to go to a charity event, but instead bails and meets up with her drug dealer.
Guess who?
So that's the kid from the drug deal, right?
Yeah. So, he's got it.
Is that a jellyfish that he has in the back?
It looks like it. Yeah. A couple.
A few jellyfish.
Well, when he dies, we can adopt them.
I'll name them Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Jim.
Lewis answers the door to Sky, and he immediately freaks out and pulls a katana on her and pins her to the wall. He doesn't believe she's real. He thinks Sky is a figment of the smiling demon. I find it hard to believe that this, rich pop star girl doesn't have, a doctor on call with a...
Or somebody who's coming to her.
Yeah. She wouldn't have a prescription paper already signed. You know what I mean? Seems unlikely to me. I can't believe she stayed. No one would stay after somebody pinned them against the wall with a samurai sword.
Don't go in that dark. Just leave. You have other ways to get drugs, I'm sure.
Right? Again.
You would think she would be like, oh, he's tripping balls. I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is crawling inside of him right now.
I mean, even if I didn't think somebody was being possessed by a demon, that shift would make me run the fuck away.
After seeing Lewis bash in his brains with a weight, in shock, Sky scrambles away in horror and pukes.
We mentioned that this is not a Janelle-safe movie because our friend Janelle has emetophobia, the fear of vomiting. So, if you have that phobia too, we're trained to warn about that. We got you, boo. Shout out to Jels.
Yeah, Jels.
Girl, what are you doing? Run away. Oh, God. I can tell you when it's over if you want.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to close my eyes at some point.
I mean, if I were her, I would think he was going to beat me with that thing.
Right?
Like, why isn't she running away?
Yeah, why is she still just standing there?
Ugh. I don't want to see that. No, I don't. I'm not even going to look at this. Oh, God.
I wonder how many people are sitting through these movies and actually, watching that. I don't know who wants to see that,
Like, beyond the curiosity killed the cat, I don't know why. Ugh. Well, that was nice. Thanks for the visit.
Barf. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not a Janelle safe movie. Anyone who's
a gel safe rating.
not a gel safe movie. Yeah.
You have to call the police.
Yeah, it's like you sat there. Your hair is gonna be there.
It doesn't matter about the drugs. Like, you need to call the police.
You're clean.
The last thing they're gonna give a fuck about is those drugs.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, you're clean.
Skye didn't call the cops. Surprise. She goes back to her apartment, chugs a bottle of water, and pretends like nothing happened. Skye lays down trying to sleep with that 1,000-yard stare and hears a noise in the dark. Here we go with the upside down shots again. Just like this director really loves like upside down land.
Yeah, they definitely think they're being edgy, but it's just meh. Didn't call, did ya? Way to go. Pretty sure Voss is an advertiser in this movie. What do you think?
Yeah.
When you're watching a super gory horror movie, we want you to be hydrated. With Voss water.
Hydrate or
Dihydrate. Oh, God.
Gross.
Ugh, the squelching noise. Does she really think she's gonna sleep sober tonight? Skye doesn't get a wink of sleep. Cut to her getting made up in her dressing room with her mom just needling her with questions and jabs. Skye's mom, who is her manager, tells Skye that she should reach out to her estranged BFF, Gemma, and ask if she can join on tour.
Skye's mom reminds her that having Gemma around really helped before. She doesn't think Gemma is going to give her the time of day. Skye looks back at her last text messages with Gemma. Skye gets a text from an unknown number saying that they know she was at Lewis's apartment last night. What do I know her from? The mom.
Oh. She's been in a lot of things.
It's like something specific that is bugging me, but...
Yeah, this is Rosemary DeWitt. She's been in a lot of stuff, but for some reason... It's only pulling up stuff I'm not familiar with.
I know why I recognized her mom now.
Ah.
United States of Terror.
Oh, yes. That was a great show.
Call your best friend. Let's rope her into this shit.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, gosh.
What'd it say?
It said, fuck off your scum, eat shit, bitch.
Should we pause it and see what the rest of it said?
It said, I'm done with you, you're toxic as fuck, Skye.
Got anything to say to me this morning? Okay. Why does it have to be the squelching noise?
I missed it. What did the message say?
It said, were you at Lewis's house last night? Skye hears a noise and then sees a battered Lewis behind her reflection in the mirror. Suddenly, Lewis sticks his fingers in Skye's mouth and makes a huge Joker smile.
Skye's management team busts in the door in response to her screaming. Skye tells her mom that she needs a different outfit because her stomach scar is very clearly visible in that rehearsal outfit. Jeez. Okay, there's been so many people around her this entire time, and now all of a sudden she screams and there's nobody around, not even in the hallway outside of her dressing room or wherever the fuck she's at.
Presumably she's about to have her first show.
It's like, I don't think she hallucinated herself screaming.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a nice response. Don't tell somebody that they're overreacting when they're telling you how, like, uncomfortable they feel in their own skin.
Yeah. Does she have to meet every battle at the same time? It's her first time being sober. It's her first time without her boyfriend. This is her first time post the accident, post injury. Does she have to, like, also leave all of her scars for everyone to see? Skye is taking photos and signing autographs with some very excited and increasingly deranged VIP fans. A creep named Alfredo tells her that her skin is beautiful, and that he can see that she is sad on the inside, that they could just be so happy together. It doesn't go well.
After a quick beat, her next guest is a little girl with an unblinking Kubrick stare. The creepy little girl stands perpendicular to Sky in the photo, never taking her eyes off Sky.
Do you think he's really saying that right now? No, I guess he did really say that. Hey, folks, just give us, like, one quick sack. Barf. If that line had a face, I would punch it. Well, here you go.
Yay, we love a creepy kid smiling.
Oh, God. I would be like, can you show me that photo, please? But she has no idea what's going on, so why would she think anything she's seeing isn't real? Oh, Count Clacula. Back at the apartment, Sky rips out her hair while contemplating calling Gemma.
Gemma calls right back and says she will come over to Sky's apartment in an hour.
Sky self-soothes by playing the piano and singing, and hears her freshly chugged bottle of water shatter on the ground.
When Sky grabs a broom to clean up the glass, she sees Alfredo's shirt that she signed on the floor.
Here we go. I don't want to see you rip out your hair.
She's calling?
Oh,
She's calling.
That's bold. That went too well.
It couldn't have been real.
Right? I don't think that was real. Because, like, the last ones were like, fuck you, you dumb bitch, and much more expletives than that I don't remember.
I'm basically imagining that this is Miley Cyrus. Like, I'm trying to place it as to, like, who could this, like, character be? Like, you know, in the real world.
Except I would venture a guess that Miley Cyrus can sing the pants off of this girl.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she does have a really good voice, but...
Mm-hmm. But,
yeah.
Miley Cyrus has a really great voice. Scream? No? Okay. She doesn't have a cat. Like, what the fuck does she think's happened?
Oh, it's that weird guy's shirt that she signed.
Oh, creepy. A very naked Alfredo, a la Hereditary, bum rushes her down a dark hallway, chasing her to the front door. Sky swings open the door and nearly gives Gemma a heart attack. Sky thinks Alfredo is still there, and notices the water bottle isn't shattered, and his clothes are nowhere to be seen. Sky and Gemma hug it out. Gemma is surprisingly chill about this freakout. Ooh, I hate this.
Just all of his clothes just strewn about the floor. Ew.
Oh, God. Was that necessary? Did he need to have, like, literal skid marks in his underwear? Oh, God. I'm going full Hereditary now.
It's a good thing you have your impaling stick.
Right? At least she's not just standing there like, what's going on? Great, can't you tell? Oh my God, did you ever watch The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt?
Yeah.
That's the girl. That's the girl she babysat. The, like, shithead girl. Xanthippe. Again, I feel like this is going really, really well.
Sky starts burdening Gemma with her recent trauma and tells Gemma that doctors won't prescribe her anything stronger than Tylenol for her pain due to her past drug abuse.
Gemma offers to sleep over, and Sky flashes back to the car accident in a nightmare. We learn that she also broke her leg. She jolts awake, rubbing it. I just want you here so I can admit that I saw a guy kill himself, so that you're an accessory to murder. You know.
You forgot the part where he stopped screaming and he just, like, started smiling.
Yeah. So I know she keeps saying I don't really have anyone to talk to. So who's she's been talking to for a year? No one?
Yeah, we'll just bottle that shit up. Swallow it with your Vicodin.
Oh, is that supposed to be her in the car crash or something? Who do you think she's gonna be sleeping next to?
Oh, jeez.
I think it's Alfredo. No. I mean, I still think that's the demon and that's not the friend. But, whatever. Do you need more wine? I need more wine.
I feel like we're pretty far into this one.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know shit yet.
Yeah, really. They don't know shit, and I'm not sure if it's the same theme as the last one. I feel like maybe it's trying to segue from suicide to drug addiction or something.
Gemma tries to comfort Sky, while Sky says her brain is a really messed up place full of chaos and noise, and she's trapped there all alone. Gemma then says, "You're a horrible person." She rolls over and finds Gemma asleep until she starts smiling.
Sky gets a jump scare alarm clock in the form of a honking horn from the car crash. Sky flips out because she's late for work, saying her mom is going to kill her. Sky asks Gemma to come on tour and disregards Gemma's commitments. Her mom busts in at that moment and scolds her for being late.
Aubrey and I kind of think the song slaps at 1.5 speed while editing. While rehearsing, Sky hallucinates that she breaks her leg on stage.
My favorite one is the one that Max does. He thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts.
My favorite is always, which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches?
Irish wristwatch?
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Yeah, I'm gonna look.
It's a hard one. Is this a dress rehearsal?
I was wondering the same thing.
Because she's clearly lip syncing.
Well, and also, there's no audience from what we can tell.
What do you think happens if she does it on stage in front of everyone? Does that mean everyone gets it?
Oh, you mean if she kills herself?
Yeah, if she kills herself on stage, does she pass along the demon to everyone? That's very horrifying and honestly makes this movie way more interesting to me. If that's what happens.
Yes.
Instead of looking inward, she blames the backup dancers for her falling. Like a true diva, she storms off to her dressing room, finds it ransacked, and pulls out her hair. She lashes out at her management team.
Her mom asks Sky if she's using again. Sky pleads with her mom that she is not ready to perform again. Her mom ignores Sky's feelings and tells her to get her shit together for the charity event tonight. Don't, please stop pulling your hair out. It's freaking me out.
You know what she did?
What?
I would put money on it. She did this at the crime scene. She ripped her hair out. Right?
Yeah.
At the charity event, she accidentally smears her lipstick, adding to her unhinged aesthetic, before going on stage and delivering her speech. The teleprompter stops working early on and she decides to improvise. She starts talking about how music has given and taken so much from her life. Sky says she wishes someone would have told her that fame tends to highlight and magnify the worst parts of you.
The teleprompter resumes and tricks Sky into introducing her dead boyfriend, Paul Hudson. While shining, he slowly makes his way up to the stage as Sky melts down. Fucking upside down world again. Christ, man.
This guy thinks he's an artsy director or something.
He's like, look what I can do every time. Oh, we need a scene transition? I know just the thing.
Man, these people are very judgmental. If I'm honest, this guy is the reason I wanted to watch this. Does that guy look like anybody famous, you know? We talked about the Kubrick stare last night. One of the first people to do it. Apparently that's Jack Nicholson's son.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's wild when you see him. It's like, oh wow, yeah, I can see it.
The old lady presenter approaches Sky from behind, trying to comfort her, but instead, Sky sees a bloodied Paul grab her, so Sky yeets that old lady onto the nearby table. Honestly, that's that woman's fault. Why would she have touched somebody who was just having a, severe hallucination?
Also, from the back.
I'm sorry, you approached my blind spot.
Solar plexus, instep, nose, groin. Sing. Honestly, I think the first half of her speech was her being realistic, They were super judgy of her. And then, of course, it went sideways, but I feel like the first half was fine. It would seem so silly for her to give, like, this really fluffy speech after having, like, such a traumatic experience.
Right.
Every time Skye tries to text Gemma, she's accosted by an unknown number saying, "I know what you did," then attaches the last video that Lewis posted before he died.
As we slowly zoom in on the video she's watching on her phone, Lewis jump scares Skye. She texts back the unknown number and meets up with the rando at the bar. He then explains how the demon works, how it jumps from host to host. The guy explains that his brother had the demon and has been obsessed with taking it down ever since it killed his brother.
I still don't think she ever showed
Every
up.
time she texts her friend, or every time she opens the message to her friend, she gets a message from that unknown number.
Don't respond! I don't think her friend ever showed up.
I was going to say, they want us to be looking
There you
intensely
go.
because they're going to give us a jump scare.
Yep.
I still believe the demon is representing trauma, for sure.
We still haven't seen a human acknowledge this guy in the bar.
Just, like, make her dead for a minute. Like,
It's
what's that movie where they, like, stop each other's hearts?
It's like Flatliners.
Flatliners, that's right.
Well, the demon is definitely calling her.
So they're gonna flatline her and then bring her back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, nobody in that bar had acknowledged that guy, so I was suspicious, but the demon wouldn't divulge all that.
Yeah.
But then, like, how many times did the demon just call her? Like, 5 times? Skye just crushes a bottle of water like she's a college student chugging a 40. Skye goes berserk trying to find some pills, is foiled by the child-proof lock prescription bottle, and completely destroys her glass shower.
Aubrey and I agree that the best scene in the movie is the part with the backup dancers chasing her through the apartment.
Chug it, chug it. Somebody's feeling some feelings right now. Ooh, look at that bathtub.
Well, you're not going to be able to find those pills that you spilled all over the floor with all that glass. No. Just kidding, there's one.
Yeah, you really want to roll the dice on that with little Mr. Master of Illusion Demon. Oh, I found a pill. Just kidding. It's glass.
Whew. Who are all of these people?
All of her background dancers. Ooh. Okay. This is creepy. Don't look away. Oh, Jesus Christ, lady. Red light. Green light. Ugh. That's creepier.
I wonder how she thinks she's going to get out of this. Like, what is she thinking right now?
Well, I mean, if she was thinking, then I think she would realize that it's not gonna kill her unless there's someone around. It's just gonna scare the shit out of her.
Flashing back to the car crash, Skye snorts a line of coke and picks a fight with her boyfriend, Paul. She was in the passenger seat and he was driving. We get a really clear picture of their mutually combative relationship when they declare their hatred for each other.
So her boyfriend is the Jack Nicholson's son.
She's gonna pull the steering wheel.
You're probably right. Wow. What a piece of shit. I gotta say. Really 10 out of 10. No one likes you, ma'am. No one. Skye wakes up in a rehab facility as her mom tells her she has a full day of rest until they get right back at it.
Skye tries to explain what's going on with her, and her mom explains how they could be sued for millions if they cancel the night before the tour. Her mom really lays into her, telling her how much of a piece of shit she is. Then Skye says, "I wish you knew what it was like inside my head." Her mom retorts with a, "I've tasted what's inside your head," as her mom shifts into the smiling demon.
Well, at least the mom wasn't like, "So you were doing drugs?"
Only because she already had proof that she wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
But just for today.
Yeah, I like how they make a point to be like, in a whole day, as if that's enough. Do you want popcorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my, I didn't know it could do that.
Ugh, God.
I didn't know it could kill someone for her.
Well, I'm not sure that that's what's happening.
Right, like, she's probably doing it. But, I mean, we'll find out if she's covered in blood or not.
Yeah, she's holding the blade.
Well, she's not performing in front of everybody now. A "Mom, I'm sorry it wasn't me" would have been, worth a moment. Just saying.
Sky's assistant notices her covered in blood and people start swarming her. She grabs a gun from a security guard, fires it at the ceiling, and threatens everyone to stay away.
Sky steps in some broken glass as Gemma rolls up with some coffee. They carjack at gunpoint to escape the situation.
So how about that popcorn? This is the part of the podcast when we decided this movie wasn't exciting enough to override our desire for popcorn.
And we're likely not going to get very scared. So,
yeah.
Misophoniacs.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my friends.
But for everyone else, here's some ASMR popcorn eating.
Popcorn. How does she think she's going to get out of this exactly? She's trying to go out the window? She hasn't even looked outside to see if she's on a high floor or...
Uh-huh. She's in a rehab facility. She's 10 out of 10. She's not going to be able to open that window. Why would you put the sweatshirt over the bloody clothes? Over it. Why don't you just ask for directions from the security guard?
She's betting on the nobody sees anybody move.
Mm-hmm. She's betting on the look like you belong there. It would have been less weird if you just fucking did just a sweatshirt. Why does a security guard at a rehab facility have a fucking gun?
Why does it not have the safety on?
Do you think any of the other humans see her? Yep, that's a demon.
Or they're just playing her as the world's best friend ever.
Right. Willing to be accomplice to anything.
The friend from all the memes that you see for best friends.
Yeah, right?
Oh, God. She's going to bleed out.
She's calling her. She's calling her. Because it's the demon in the car.
Oh, my God. It's Gemma calling. But no, Gemma's driving.
Answer the phone and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing calling me right now?" Then that's the real one. She has a gun. Leave me alone or I'll kill myself. That's it. Beginning and end. Demon will leave her alone. This girl is always the emotion car driving the logic train. Always. Always. Sky realizes her ride or die bitch has been the smiling demon all along.
Instead of Gemma driving and Sky in the passenger seat, Sky comes to from her vision in the driver's seat and narrowly avoids a massive car crash. The screen flips upside down. Again.
Sky meets up with the rando at an abandoned restaurant. She makes the rando promise to shoot her if the experiment doesn't work.
The rando explains that when her body starts cooling down in the freezer, he will inject her with the drug that flatlines her. He has 8 minutes to inject her with the adrenaline to bring her back. She says that she hurts everyone and everything she touches, and she won't let the demon hurt anyone else. Oh my God, come on, guy.
Thinks he's an artsy fucking director. Come on.
I'm sure there's some sort of theory out there about how, every time the world flips upside down, she's in a hallucination or something,
First of all, you need the poison from a rhododendron flower to make your heart rate go low.
Well, also, how do they know that it's even just the heart stopping that it needs? What if the brain needs to stop?
Yeah, right.
Trauma lives in the brain, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine, if a serial killer went to, this amount of effort to make them, to convince her this is what is the right choice?
Right. Yeah. She has not been in there long enough for her internal body temperature to have been dropping.
No.
At any point in the first movie, did it allude to the fact that it could, like, make them kill people during their hallucinations? Because
No.
I feel like that was a new rule.
That was new.
Sky sees herself in the car crash pinned to the ceiling, dripping blood on her. The smiling demon takes the shape of Sky and throws her around the room a bit, saying that she has been waiting for her for a long time.
The demon Sky pins the human Sky to the floor and puts her thumbs in her mouth. Sky bites them off and shoves the needle in her own neck.
The demon giggles at her and tells her, This isn't real, Sky. Then tells her to break a leg out there, as the freezer drawer slams shut.
Don't look up.
Oh, herself from the accident.
Oh, no. Ugh. Can we not?
I'm so sorry that you had to witness that.
Can we not with the fucking breaking legs and ankles and shit? Yeah, this is gonna go well. Ugh.
She's gonna stab it into her own neck, yeah?
You're really not doing the Pennywise mouth justice. Better hope that's the jugular.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you'd have more luck trying to stab that shit into your chest.
Honestly, the best thing this guy could do would just be to close that door and walk away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel bad for her, but, like, to be, like, sure, that'd be the best way to do it.
Sky comes on stage in front of thousands of fans. She's in utter shock as she realizes what is about to happen and sees her mom in the audience.
Sky looks around the room and sees herself, smiling at her, wearing that damn see-through butterfly outfit, which does highlight her scar.
The demon Sky rips open the outfit, then traces along her scar and rips her stomach open. A very grotesque and bloody demon crawls out of Sky like it was wearing a skin suit. The demon rips open Sky's mouth in a way that would make Pennywise jealous. After a few moments of confusion from the audience, Sky pops up and turns around slowly with that fucking smile. Oh god, I hope she's not opening her tour right now.
Oh, girl, she is. Because she's gonna possess everybody in the audience. She's about to put Ozzy Osbourne to shame right now.
I was just like imagining his like reaction video.
And they called me crazy. This one definitely feels like it's trying to channel the vibe of like Late Night with the Devil. Shout out to a really great horror movie.
There's her mom.
Oh, wants to show everyone, and she's wearing the butterfly thing that she didn't want. No,
Don't.
no, oh, gross.
Oh, I don't want to see it from this angle.
Oh, she can at least like know that her time is nigh and be like, run away, or if you see this, a demon is possessing me. Anything.
We watch her audience's horrified reactions as they witness Sky plunging the mic into her eye.
Do you have a mic? Oh, are they actually going to spare us this? Wow.
These horrified faces are awesome.
Yeah.
This is great. I would much rather see this than
yeah.
what's happening on stage.
Right? Yeah.
Wow, you really called it.
That makes it a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
But do I think that saved the movie? No.
No. I liked the first one more, for sure. I mean, it wasn't my favorite thing ever, but at least it felt like the story was really there.
Yeah, it also was like less gory.
Yeah.
And this one was just like all shock. It was all jump scares and shock. And this one doesn't have like anything near the original message, you know? I agree with you. The first one felt like it was trying to be a metaphor for suicide being contagious.
Yeah.
The fuck was this one about?
And definitely, like, trauma being with you forever. And, like, you have to do the work, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like, I thought maybe it was trying to do, like, a drug addiction thing or something, but that didn't really, like, come full circle. I mean, the fact that they focused just on this girl, like, pretty much the whole time, I think, was, like, to its detriment, you know? The other one, it focused on a lot of them.
Yeah.
That being said, the next movie will probably be a lot scarier because they'll just be able to run through a bunch of people, you know, that were in the audience or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the previous Smile was trying to emulate It Follows, which without, you know, spoiling it for you, It Follows was really great. It's got a similar vibe where it's kind of like a contagious demon, essentially, that passes from person to person. And this one, it felt a little more like it was trying to do Late Night with the Devil. Because, like, at the end of that, you know, it's inferred that the devil has possessed everyone who's watching the show, right? Like, I feel like that's kind of what they were going for here.
I feel like they were trying to put some sort of commentary out there about narcissism, but yeah, it just didn't really hit.
It kind of got muddied, didn't it?
Yeah. But definitely all the people around her were treating her as though she is a pattern narcissist.
Yeah. And also, are we expected to believe that that entire sequence from her being at the rehab facility, like, was fake? That was all the demon? Because her mom was in the audience, apparently. Apparently that, like, was for reals.
Yeah.
You know? Because that shows a lot more power than it did in the previous one.
The behaviors of the other characters just don't add up to behaviors of people in real life. Like that best friend. Especially when they hadn't talked in a year. And I mean, she was the demon.
But, like, that girl was so much of a narcissist, she couldn't even clock that.
Yeah, like, you weren't even surprised by it. Like, you weren't fooled by it because it was so egregiously unrealistic.
I would say 2 Mimis for the story, 1 Screamy for the scares.
Yeah. The first one definitely scared me more.
Yeah.
Like, that one jump scare, I mean, I literally almost fell over.
Yeah.
So
that was pretty good.
And this one got me right at the beginning with Joel getting hit by the truck. All of the jump scares were very predictable.
It was. You really could, like, see it coming. Like, the whole part when she's looking at her phone, it's like, you know.
And not in a way where, like, because there's plenty of movies where we watch it and I'm just like, oh, I know it's coming, but, like, it still scares the shit out of me. Like, Conjuring is a great example. But yeah, there are jump scares that you know are coming that still scare you.
Because they're good at ramping up the tension and, like, psyching you out with things where it's like, oh, they're looking in the mirror, it's going to be in the mirror. It's not. They move the mirror, it's not there. They close the mirror, it's not there. Oh, it comes through the curtain, and you're like, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Like,
hi, Lana. Clickety-clackety.
oh,
Queen
Count
of the
Clackula.
clacks.
You would never guess that she just got her nails trimmed.
And that was Smile 2. We're finally done. Let's move on to something scary.
Yeah, right.
Hey, thanks for listening. Screaming Mimis is an independently run podcast. Right now, it's just your favorite ghouls, Aubrey and Kayla, with the help of Aubrey's husband, Max, who stands in as our Google Search certified audio engineer support. Kayla created the art and music, and together, Aubrey and Kayla write and edit the episodes. The best way you can support our podcast is by following, sharing, and leaving us a comment or review wherever you listen. We appreciate your engagement, and we will be back to scare ya Wednesday after next.
Sky's mom, who is her manager, tells Sky that she should reach out to her estranged BMF.
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 Bad motherfucker.
Bad motherfucker. Okay. There's too many motherfucking BFFs on this motherfucking plane, okay? Woo! Alright.